Hello, welcome to a brand new video. I'm Anna. This is your first time here, welcome. Um, I am going to walk you through a really cool new project that I've been working on for the last couple of weeks, and I am really excited to share. I have created some journals, which I am really excited to talk about. I'm so excited, I'm doing it twice. um, Anywho, I've created these journals, and they are available now on Amazon, and I'm going to walk you through them. So, the inspiration for a journal. I mean, I am a journal collector, connoisseur. um, I have been planning since 2016. I have gone through a plethora of different kinds of journals, different sizes. I like to keep experimenting and challenging myself. Um, and this summer, I fell in love. I was reintroduced to composition notebooks, and I did some art journaling in there, and that was super fun. And just the challenge of different sizes, different textures of paper. I realized that my planner piece is indeed the challenge, the chase. So, like I said, as a connoisseur of all kinds of journals, I decided to take advantage of KDP. KDP is Kindle Direct Publishing, which means that Amazon takes care of the printing and shipping needs of the journals, which is why they are available on Amazon. I have links to that from my shop, but Amazon is the one who is manufacturing my journals. The great part of the selling point for me was that each journal is printed, made as purchased. So there is no warehouse full of Annie journals. I don't have to buy a minimum. You don't have to buy a maximum. You know what I mean? So that was the selling point. Then the I love seeing my art on things. Like, it's a dream come true. I am living my best childhood self dream. This is exactly what I wanted when I was a little kid, was to have my art on things. So seeing Annie, who is a character that I designed, when my little girl said, "Mommy, I want a sticker that looks like me," Annie was born in my journals, in my bullet journal, way back when, and she has evolved. She has gone on so many adventures. There are so many Annies. And then creating Annie meant also representing other people who didn't really quite feel seen or represented. So Annie has her whole neighborhood, and it's just really nice knowing you've created something, and then seeing it on something even more, a product is even more fun. So let's talk about the journals. Here is Annie in all the things, because she is a stationery addict. She's an album collector. She's got stickers. She's got journals. She's got all the crafty stuff. I chose a matte cover for its velvety feel. I have been doing this since they arrived. It is such a cool texture. These are 6 by 9. 6 by 9 inches. I don't know what that is in centimeters, but I'm sorry. For comparison's sake, I have a composition notebook, so you'll see the composition notebook is much bigger on both ends. 6 by 9, and then this is my Strathmore mixed media current sketchbook, which is smaller, of course. 6 by 9. The first one I designed was thinking about what I currently need. What are my needs? I make things according to what I want. And then the cherry on top is getting to share it with you guys, and you guys wanting to support my shop, or um, you know, you guys feel moved by my art and want to have the product also. So that's awesome. But I create things for me. So right now I am in the midst of doing The Artist Way, which is a book by Julia Camera. and and I'm doing morning pages. I'm not a great journaler, but I want to create that habit. So a line journal was something that I thought of immediately, especially coming from my summer fling with the composition notebook. However, when creating the lines, I decided that I wanted something in between college rule and wide. Wide is too wide for me, and college rule sometimes feels a little daunting in the size of a composition notebook, because you've got those extra inches. So 6x9 page felt friendly, and then changing the size in between the line just made me feel at home. I went with um, a, a warm gray for the lines, just because I'm looking for that cozy feeling. I do the morning pages, like I said, and I just want a journal that's inviting, and for some reason, a warm gray just felt like the right color choice for me. So it has 120 pages of lined pages. They don't have anything else on them. I didn't feel like I needed to put my logo on everything, but the logo is on the back, and I hope that you take all the things, Annie, with you, because it is a very handy journal, line journal. Next, keeping up with the Annie theme, of course, I wanted to do something seasonal. So I brought back the fall Annie, and she's in this like mess of leaves. You may recognize this design from a teeny tiny collaboration that I did with 1407 planners, and that artwork was just so fun in that teeny tiny size. I think it's like 2.5 by 2, whereas this 6x9 journal now features that art, which is really, really cool. Fall is my favorite. I love all the colors, and so I wanted to bring that in here. Now, for this second journal, again, going with something that I need in my life right now, my kids are back to school, and I don't get their math at all. I feel like I am learning math all over again with my sixth grader and my fourth grader. So sometimes we just need graph pages to do our homework, to show our work, and also for mommy to figure out what the heck is going on. Also, sometimes doing budgets and lists and stuff like that is super handy to have a graph. The other part of it was also sometimes when you're learning how to draw, graph paper is really, really helpful, because you can see how to balance out your page. You can aim for symmetry if that's what you're doing. So very useful graph paper, and not super. I don't find graph paper as easily as I do line paper, especially in cute journals. So I figured I would bring it in, and again, the square size is actually modeled after an average of my children and my handwriting. So it's very comfortable, and I absolutely love it. It has 120 pages, and again, it's 6x9. and they are individually sold, so you don't have to, buy one and the other. You can buy one or the other. And this one, of course, also features the logo in the back. Super, super cool. Those two went up first, but then I made this piece of art a while back during a Take 5 art challenge, and when I made it, I knew that I would eventually use it for a product of some sort. And a journal is just, it's where it's at. So I designed this cover using that mixed media, and you can see all of the texture, and this is just such a cool piece. And then when you pair it with this velvetyness of this matte cover, it's a really cool experience. So for this journal, again, keeping up with things that suit me and my needs, a journal with dots, but also the option of blank paper. So when you are publishing with KDP, you cannot publish 120 blank pages. Your pages do have to contain some kind of design. So I created, again, this dot grid, and the camera doesn't pick it up very well, even though we're using natural light, but I promise you it's there. It's light, it's very light, and it's done on purpose. Number one, this would be like my sketchbook, and also because the right side has the blank pages, and then you have the choice to use the back as somewhere where you could write like notes, or you know use it or not use it. Reason being, sometimes I am so precious with what I've drawn on the right side that the back of the page goes unused, except for those very light pencil drawings or quick sketches or something like that. However, I've seen people use both sides of it, and not mercilessly. I wasn't sure about the how this paper will take mixed media, but I do know myself, and I know that I tend to be precious with the back of the page and how I use it. So I intentionally made the dots very, very light, so that way the user can see them, but if you choose to share your work or reproduce it, or copy it, share, photograph it, the dots wouldn't be overwhelming and you know wouldn't demand too much of you in post editing, because I know what it feels like to have made something really cool, to want to share it, and then have those pesky lines or pesky dots everywhere that then you have to deal with. So love louder than words. I used a stamp for that, and it was like acrylic paint. I'm gonna attach this video of how I painted this to this video so that you can watch. Again, they are available on Amazon. My author name is FromAna space M, and follow it, because that way you'll be able to see what's coming up next. And what's coming up next is really, really cool. I don't have any in hand yet, but I made a planner, and the planner is going to feature 4 different covers. Those are a different size, but the same matte feel material, so I'm really, really excited. I can't wait to spend all year next year in my very own planner, and bring you guys along for the ride. This has been a really, really cool experience. If you guys want to know more about how, when, and where, leave me some comments down below. If you don't already, follow, subscribe. Also, follow me over on Instagram, because that's where I spend most of my time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for encouraging me, supporting me, and you know, hanging out, spending your time with me. I am super pumped to make more journals in this very sustainable way. I feel really good about a product that that is both very, very useful and also made very conscientiously. So, with that being said, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you really soon. Okay?